Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And today's video is when you get hurt protecting them. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and let's get going. The villain's square crackles through the air, a devastating blast of energy that splits the battlefield in two. You don't think. There's no time to think. Your body moves on instinct, launching forward as the attack redirects toward the two people who mean everything to you. No. Bakugou's voice tears through the chaos, raw and desperate in a way that you rarely heard. The impact hits you square in the chest, and suddenly, you're airborne. The world spinning into a blur of sky and concrete. Pain explodes through your ribs as you crash into the rubble, and the taste of copper floods your mouth. Why Kirishima's scream cuts through the ringing in your ears. You try to push yourself up, but your arms shake and give out. Through blurred vision, you see red. Kirishima's hardened form bulldozing through debris to reach you. Behind him, explosions paint the sky as Baku unleashes hell on the villain with a fury you've never witnessed before. Don't you freaking move. Kirishima drops to his knees beside you, his hardening fading as trembling hands hover over your body, afraid to touch, afraid to hurt you even more. Baby, please, just stay still. I'm okay. You manage, though the words come out wet and wrong. You're not okay. His voice cracks, and you can see unshed tears in his crimson eyes. Why would you? Damn it. You can't just... Another explosion rocks the area. You turn your head just enough to see Bakugou standing over the unconscious villain, chest heaving, fists still smoking, when he spins around, and his wild eyes find you crumbled on the ground. Something in his expression breaks. He's beside you in seconds, dropping down so hard his knees must hurt. You freaking idiot. He snarls, but his hands are impossibly gentle as they join Kirishima's, checking your injuries. What the hell were you thinking? Was thinking about you too. He wheezes out, attempting a smile that probably looks more like a grimace. Shut up. Just shut the freaking hell up. Bakugou's voice is rough, and you notice his hands were shaking. Kirishima, call for medical help. Now. Already on it. Kirishima is speaking rapidly into his comms, but his free hand finds yours and grips it tight enough to anchor you to consciousness. You try to squeeze back, wanting to reassure them both. The villain? Down. Out. Not important right now. Baku's jaw clenches so hard, you can hear his teeth grind. You're the one who's important, Wayan. You reckless piece of... He cuts himself off, closing his eyes. When he opens them again, they're glistening. You don't do that. You don't throw yourself in front of attacks meant for us. That's what you two do all the time. You point out weakly. That's different. They both shout. How? Kirishima makes a choked sound. Because we're supposed to protect you. That's our job. Your job is to be alive. You interrupt, coughing and immediately regretting it as pain laces through your chest. Both of you. That's all I care about. Bakugou leans down, pressing his forehead carefully against yours. You don't get it, do you? His voice drops to barely a whisper. If something happened to you, there's no coming back from that. Not for us. He's right. Kirishima's thumb traces circles on your hand, a nervous habit. We're supposed to be a team, Wayan. That means we protect each other. Not this. We did protect each other. You argue stubbornly, though exhaustion is pulling at your edges by now. You're both okay. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. Bakugou pulls back to stare at you ridiculously. You're lying here, probably with broken ribs and internal bleeding. And you think, where the hell are the medics? Kirishima cuts in ardently, looking up at the sky. The sound of helicopters, a med-evacuation one, cresting over the destroyed buildings, but you barely register it because the world is starting to fade at the edges. Gray creeping into your vision. Hey, no. Bakugou's hand cups your face, surprisingly gentle. Stay with us. You don't get to do something stupid and then check out. Not checking out. You mumble. I'm just tired. I know you're tired. But you gotta stay awake for us, okay? Just a bit longer. The medical team swarms around you. Moments later, and you feel yourself being lifted onto a stretcher. Bakugou catches your reaching hand, keeping pace with the stretcher, as they move you toward the helicopter. We're right here. We're not going anywhere. Promise? The world steps out. Promise. Kirishima says firmly from your other side. You're stuck with us. For better or worse. Remember? You do remember. Late night conversations about the future. About staying together no matter what the world threw at you. And as they load you into the helicopter, both of them climb in without hesitation, ignoring the medic's protests about space. They're coming. You tell the medic weakly. There are regulations. They could go to hell. Baku's glare could melt steel. Try to keep us out. Eventually, they back down, letting them in. You're gonna be okay, Bakugou says. You have to be. I will be. Kirishima laughs, watery and broken, as you try to keep your eyes open. Come on, Wyan. You have to wake up. You know why? Because we'll never argue with you again after this. And we'll make sure that we do whatever you want. It's a win, I promise. Fine. I will. But next time, we protect each other. All of us. That's how it works, okay? They exchange a look over you, and you can see them having an entire conversation without words. Fine. Kirishima concedes. But we protect each other smartly. No more jumping in front of attacks alone. Deal. You whisper as your eyes finally slip closed. The last thing you feel is their hands holding yours, their presence surrounding you like armor, and you know that no matter what comes next, you'll face it together. Thank you guys for listening. I hope you like this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and goodbye.